The Call of Duty franchise is one of the highest grossing gaming series ever created. Since 2002, it has captivated players with its fast-paced player versus player combat. Play against your friends to see who's better, or test yourself against the world to prove you're better than anyone. The joy these games created is undeniable. In the years following the first Call of Duty, this idea of a constant multiplayer competition grew exponentially, far beyond what anyone could have imagined. Games like Fortnite, Rocket League, League of Legends, and many more exploded into popularity. But unlike most traditional games, these titles lack a fixed structure. Instead of having a clear beginning and an end, the multiplayer aspect invites endless replayability, something usually forced onto a game by speedrunners. Because of this, multiplayer games have completely redefined what it means for a game to stay alive. Instead of a story you complete once, they create an endless cycle of competition, self-improvement, and memorable moments. However, while this invites fierce competition for casual and ranked players, it often deprives the game of a meaningful speedrunning scene. Think about it. Booting up a single-player game and timing how fast you can beat it requires just you and a timer. But trying to achieve the fastest match in Among Us, for example, means you need other players to cooperate with your goal. And that's true for most live service games. Without a natural start to finish objective, players rely on their own creativity to invent goals for themselves. A good example is Dead by Daylight. It once allowed speedrun categories for winning online matches, but it's nearly impossible to speedrun realistically without people intentionally throwing matches for you. This led some players to queue up with friends late at night to manipulate matches for faster wins. On top of this, you can't pick which map you're going to play on, or greater features of the environment either, making an already tedious venture more strugglesome. Eventually, Dead by Daylight closed these categories entirely. Other games that haven't closed their doors still face issues due to constant updates. Patches can dramatically change how a game works. For MOBAs like League of Legends, entire seasons bring new characters, mechanics, and balance changes. So runners have to create separate categories for each patch or season because the game keeps evolving. While League of Legends is still playable, they don't allow 5v5 as is the normal player vs player game mode unless it's against bots. And while you can still play on the newest update, there are some games which have had their online servers completely shut down for good, just because they can't hold on to the popularity they had at launch. So let's talk about what people actually run in these multiplayer games. Unless a game comes with a substantial campaign, like Halo, Titanfall, or Destiny, there usually isn't much to speedrun. Often, the community has to get creative just to have something to time. Overwatch has practice range speedruns. Valorant players do parkour. Some games have tutorials or training runs. In Among Us, there's the all tasks category or kill all dummies. League of Legends even has silly runs like killing the scuttle crab as fast as possible, which is my personal favorite, or as mentioned previously, winning a game against bots. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with chasing fast times in these creative ways, but it's worth discussing the flaws and challenges. Multiplayer games try to cater to multiple audiences at once, casual players, competitive players, and it's hard to also cater to speedrunners. And because of that, a stable speedrunning scene becomes tricky to maintain. So if you find a game and you love and you want to speedrun it after watching this video, that's awesome. More power to you. Just remember, in multiplayer games, speedrunning can be here today and gone tomorrow. So start your runs now before they become inachievable. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Take care.